Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to things I love about Germany as a British person. Make sure you like and subscribe guys, we're just gonna simply jump in, let's go.
Guten Tag, my name is Chip and I am what you might call a Brit. But in 2017, I decided to Brexit out of there and try something new by moving to a completely different country. So today, I will be sharing some things that I've noticed or experienced while being here that have made me think, wow, for once in my life, I have actually made a decision that I haven't regretted within exactly 12 seconds. Los geht's!
Yo! Shout out to the animation, man, it looks very Mega Man X. Oh, let's go. Go, that was good, man. That was extremely good.
So, big ol' disclaimer time. I want you to pay very close attention to the title of this video. In particular, this symbol right here. This is called I. Those of you with common sense will know that that means I as in me, as in this video is about my personal experiences and not 5 reasons why Germany is the best country objectively, hashtag facts, hashtag not clickbait, loosely related emoji. Your experiences, depending on where you're from, are probably a lot different, and that's awesome. Interesting, in fact. So whether you're from Germany or a different country entirely, please let me know what it's like living there so I can flex my knowledge of places I've never been to people who probably don't care. Okay, let's actually get on with the list now. The food. When you think of Germany, you probably don't think of the food, but you should, because it has some heckin' good nom-noms. The cream of the crop, of course. The schnitzel. What is this so-called schnitzel, you may ask?
Oh my god,
well,
why,
you take
bro?
some meat.
Oh my goodness, why are you doing this to me in this video? Man, why? Oof. Oh, I got goosebumps, guys. Look at that. Goosebumps, my god. I'm so hungry. But you know, we have to push through.
Whack it a bunch, bread it, and fry it. Serve it with some lemon, yes, lemon, and you got yourself one tasty boy mit pommes. But, Chip, schnitzel comes from Austria. Another food I've been absolutely loving since being here is döner. That's Turkish. Actually, the version of the döner commonly found in Germany is said to have been developed here, but it doesn't matter. Nothing is original, everything is stolen, and that's awesome because it means that Germany has a really wide range of international food. Seriously, coming from England where you get an ice cream truck for one day in the summer maybe, to ice cream cafes on every street corner, oof, I'm spoiled. Never before have I felt so worldwide. And I know the versions of the foods I'm getting here is probably nowhere near the quality I'd get in the actual countries where they come from, but heck, compared to the dry, plasticky, dreadful excuse for sushi I get from the supermarket back in my hometown, this stuff is luxury.
Yeah, thankfully we have sushi restaurants here, but man, they're expensive. Me and my wife, we just do them from scratch. Bro, I'm in a situation in my life where I just been doing stuff from scratch, man. I do my pastry from scratch. Thanks to you guys, of course. I do my donuts from scratch. My pastry from scratch. I do my bread from scratch. I cook in my own home. I mean,
coming from a small village where the only eating out option is fish and chips, the amount of new things I've been able to try out since being here is amazing. The language. A lot of people rag on German for sounding aggressive. You got these videos with ridiculously polite looking people from like France and Italy, and then you got the German guy. Look how mad he is. Anything can sound aggressive if you try. Here, let me show you. Aeroplane! Flugzeug. Butterfly! Schmetterling. Daisy! Gänseblümchen. It's a joke about rude British people and done. The language. Yeah, I wasn't done, I just didn't know how to transition from that joke. So learning German is supposed to be pretty hard. And believe me, it has its fair share of hogwash that I will get into on a later date, oh don't you worry. But once you get past that, you realize it's quite the expressive language. This being the first language I've properly learned, it's been fun discovering lots of...
every time that I listen to German opera or German composer, and I have to go with Schubert on this one, right? I just love it, man. Oh, the Winterreise. The Winterreise. From Schubert. You just kill me, man. There we go again. There you go again. I'm telling you, man. Oof.
phrases and
Oh, when I listen to Wagner, Tannhäuser, but that's different.
expressions that don't really exist in English, and I've been surprised by how many I wish existed in English. This is pretty common in other cultures too, but when you're about to eat a meal with others, it's
Guten
common
Appetit.
courtesy to say Guten Appetit. It basically just means
And that's very similar to us Puerto Rican. We say buen provecho. In Spanish, I think they say the same thing. In United States, you can say it as an American. You can say it, but it's not. We mostly we say enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. Sometimes we say it, sometimes we not.
enjoy your meal, but works as kind of a signal to start eating, which I
Yep.
think is pretty nice. Anyway, I got so used to saying this that when I went back to visit my family and we had a meal together, it just felt so wrong. It was so silent. How do I know when to start eating? Am I gonna have a good meal? It was so awkward. Another word I enjoy is doch. Doch is something you say, for example, when you're arguing with someone like, Chip Flake is not cool. And you'd be like, doch? As in, yeah, they are. See how long it takes in English? In German, all it takes is one sassy word. And it's another one of those words I keep wanting to say in English. You should not subscribe to Chip Flake. Yes, you should. I mean, if you want to, I'm not forcing you or anything. Traffic light laws. In Germany, if you're caught crossing the street while the pedestrian light is still red, you'll be fined €5.
Wow.
And that's awesome. No longer will I panic as people start crossing before it says it's safe to. No longer will I be pressured by my friend who is too impatient to wait at the crossing and almost get run over because the car didn't see me because I'm too small. Guess what, guys? There's this thing, this amazing thing, where you press a button and the cars stop for you, so you can cross the road safely. But Chip, there's always bad drivers on the road. What if they ignore you and hit you anyway? Well, guess what? In that situation, it's not your fault. So the driver takes all the blame for it. Whoa, that sounds
I don't think that's how it
crazy.
works.
Hold on. I have to wait for 30 more seconds for the cars to fully stop before I'm allowed to go? Nah, I'd rather just cross the moment I press the button and glare at you angrily as I go past, as if being slightly in my way is more important than your personal safety. It's clean. The moment I got here, I noticed just how much cleaner it is compared to my hometown. Sure, you still see litter around, but it's noticeably considerably less. Germany as a whole is pretty good with recycling, and it's great because the streets look a lot nicer and it's overall more pleasant to live in. They have this system called Pfand, which means that you pay a little extra for drinks in bottles and cans, but get that money back when you take the empty can or bottle back to the store. Many Germans find this system pretty annoying because you end up gathering a huge pile of bottles, which is a pain to transport, and then when you decide to give them in and get your money back, coincidentally, everyone within a 50-mile radius has also
Everybody's in the line. Oh, I have to be frustrated.
decided to deposit their giant bag of bottles at this very time in this very store. Not to mention the difficulty of actually trying to use the machines. These things love to reject your bottles for no reason, and are constantly broken and out of service when they're needed the
Really?
most.
Oh man, is this
Yeah,
true,
so-
guys? If this true, let me know in the comment section below.
It's
Is that
pretty
true?
bad, but honestly I think it's totally worth it. Bottles and cans are some of the most commonly littered rubbish items, and glass bottles in particular can be pretty heckin' dangerous when they're smashed on the floor.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely worth it. Please fix your fan machines though. So those are some things that I've been enjoying about Germany since moving here. As I said earlier, if you noticed any interesting similarities or differences compared to where you live, I'd love to hear them in the comments.
Yeah, the cleanness. I think that cultural recycling is something that I love it, man. I love it. I mean, I just simply love it. The reason being is just, it's just create a better society, guys. Simple as that. Better society to breathe, better society for your kid, a better society to just overall. Damn. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. What do you guys think about her things about Germany? And what about those machines? Why those machines are always broken? Why are they always broken? It should not be the other way around. Like, you should incentivize more people to do so. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. Like always, I'll see you next one.